Welcome to my channel. I am finally getting around to doing videos on eyeshadow palettes and items of makeup that I have been accumulating since Christmas. I'm slowly chipping away at videos with these items, and today the palette is the Natasha Denona Mini Gold palette. I did have the original large gold palette. It was my first Natasha Denona palette I ever purchased, and it was one of the first palettes that I did purchase when I started expanding outside of my singles that I was so into. I no longer have that palette due to its age. I have passed that on, or got rid of it, and I just wanted to bring some of those tones back into my collection. I don't have a lot of olive greens, and I just think that this palette just gives me that touch of that olive green look that I might want to go for at some stage. So if you would like to see how I created this look, just keep watching. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Ange, and I love to share all things beauty and lifestyle aimed at the more mature woman. I do lots of eyeshadow tutorials because my Achilles heel in makeup are eyeshadow palettes, and it doesn't take a lot to tempt me when it comes to eyeshadows. So if you are interested in tutorials for mature eyes, I'm 56 years of age and I have hooded, downturned eyes. So if you are interested in learning techniques to help you if you do have mature eyes and have hooded eyes, I have lots of videos aimed at that, and I would love to see you back. So consider subscribing by clicking on the subscribe button down below. Would love to see you in my next video. Don't forget to click on the notification bell so that YouTube does let you know each time I do upload a video. I love the Natasha Denona minis. They are so affordable, $25 US. You get 5 shades in them. I love the pan size. They're just perfect for me because it doesn't feel wasteful. Especially someone like me who does have a lot of makeup, these pan sizes are just perfect for me because I feel like I do them justice. The formula of Natasha Denona is amazing, and the more I look at my makeup collection, Natasha Denona fares very, very well when it comes to my eyeshadows. If you are looking for luxury quality for an affordable price, you cannot beat Natasha Denona. I recently did do a video with a quad from Chantecaille. Now that was really expensive. I really love it and I think it's gorgeous and it's an experience. It was my first palette from Chantecaille, but it had 4 tiny shades in it and it was $74 US. 25, and the quality of these are amazing, you know, as good if not a little bit better than the Chantecaille shadows. You cannot beat value for money for these minis. So if you are interested in luxury quality eyeshadows, please try these minis. You can't go wrong. You might get hooked, but at $25 a palette, I just think they're a great thing to add to your collection. Even if that's all you had in your eyeshadows, I think that's all you'd need, to be fair. I, of course, have got so many other eyeshadow palettes in my collection, but that's what brings me joy and what I love doing. But if I seriously didn't have the collection I did, I would be happy just to have my Natasha Denona minis, because you get a curation of shades from a lot of her bigger palettes and you get a taste of it without breaking the bank. So I highly recommend these little minis so much. Okay, without further ado, let's see how I created this sultry dark eye look. We have from left to right Lodge, a matte light tawny brown. We have dark sepia, a dark taupe with a pink shimmer. We have Dior, a high shine vibrant yellow gold. We have Bea, a matte olive green. And we have Anthea, a taupe with green reflex. Okie dokie, I am going to use an eyeshadow base. I'm going to use my Makeup by Mario today. Actually forgot I had this because it was tucked in the back. And I have just been using concealer recently. But this is really nice. The consistency of this is probably in between my NARS Soft Matte Concealer and my normal under eye concealer, so it's not too fluidy and not too stiff, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm going to use some tape today. I was going to do my makeup, my eyeshadow first, but then I thought, nah. Okay, so I'll just pop some tape on, and I'm just going to follow the line of my under eye. Now, something you have to be aware of when you've got hooded eyes is I lift the brow tail a little bit, otherwise you could stick the tape over a fold, defeating the purpose. And then just raising the brow tail just so that I don't stick the tape in a fold and end up with little wee negative spaces. Okay, going in with our little mini gold palette. Now this isn't new to everybody, it's new to me. I bought this around Christmas time and just haven't had a chance to dig into it, to be fair. I'm going to go in with a Morphe R37 brush and the very first shade Lodge. This really, all in all, looks like a very cool toned palette. So I'm just going to take that into the transition area. I see it in the wrong place. And I'm just following that shadow from the inner corner of my eye, just on the inside of my nose. And blending that in. Just little circular motions in that arc. And just really blowing it out near the brow bone. Okay, I'm going to go in with this olive green shade, which is Beer. Yep. Same brush. And then I'm just going to start in the outer corner with that shade. And take that up to the crease, but not as high as I did blend it up to the brow. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so I might just track that in a little bit further in the inner portion of the eye, because I'm going to build on this with the dark brown, but I do want some of the olive green to peek through. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with this dark brown, which is dark sepia. I'm taking my Makeup Geek Out of V brush, tapping that in, and because we've got tape I don't have to worry too much about fallout, and I am just following the line of that tape and shading in that outer V. So I'm just building the colour up, not being too fussy because we have the tape down, and I'm going to do some blending. Going back in with our blending brush with no extra product, and I am just going to blend the edges of that darker shade inward. Going back in with our outer V brush, and then I'm just going to go in the very outer against the tape and just reinforcing that edge, leaving it like that, and I'll come back to blend that later. I've got some really nice shimmers here. We've got, of course, gold, but I'm going to go more for this olive shade as my shimmer today. Let's go in with a Morphe M167. It's just a flat shader brush, and I'm going to go in with that. Olivey green. I really actually like this brush for this particular portion of the eye and adding colour, because it's quite firmly packed, and it's perfect for keeping that shape in this area here. I really like this brush, and it's such an affordable brush. I think I might get another couple just to have in my, because I don't wash my brushes every day, but when I'm on a filming roll I need to have clean brushes. Cool colour if you like green. Now what I will do is I'm going to use my finger and go in with the gold, which is Dior, and I'm just going to pop that on the centre with my finger. So cool. Okay, very gently remove the tape. Now I'm going to keep with my Makeup Geek Out of V brush, and just dipping that in that darkest shade and running that under the eye. I'm going to take a really little brush. This is a Sigma Blending E36 brush. Yes, I am. And I'm going to go in with our first transition shade, and I'm going to smudge that under the eye. Taking my outer V brush and just making sure that everything's connected in this outer corner. I'm going to take a Pro Crease brush by Sephora number 10, and taking that transition shade that we first used, and I'm just going to blend that again in the top. back in with the R37, and I'm taking the olive green shade, which was Beer. Yeah. And I'm just going to build up this area in the outer corner at the top. I just feel it's a little bit low on my hooded eyes, so let's just build up that deeper shade in this top upper corner, just very lightly, but just needed to bring that shading up rather than having it all low, and then it's making it look a lot more blended. What I like to do with having hooded eyes is looking straight ahead, and when you look straight ahead you can tell that the colour is seen and not being hidden on your lid when you open your eyes. So by looking straight ahead you can see that that colour is going to be visible when my eyes are open. Okay, quite a dramatic look with these shades. I'm going to pop off camera and do my liner and lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay, so that is the finished look using the Natasha Denona Mini Gold palette. It is quite the dramatic, more evening look. Because the dark colours in here are quite dark, I don't think you could get a pared down light look really with this. I think it is intentionally a more sultry, smoky eye look. I'm not mad at it. If you like a green toned eye look, olive look, this is really, really nice. I am not mad at it. I might just take the outer V brush and just slightly smudge that outer line, just so that it's not quite so defined, just a little bit more smudged. I think that's better. Yeah, I like that a lot better than having it cut. Now the lipstick that I have used is a Natasha Denona lipstick. I have been wanting this for quite some time. I bought it quite some time ago. It seems to always be out of stock on Sephora New Zealand, and it's one of the I Need a Nude lipsticks, and the shade is Amorosa. And I think it might have come out for Valentine's Day last year. It's taken me this long to be able to get my hands on it, because every time I have gone to order it, it has been out of stock. So whereas I love Carla from the I Need a Rose selection, because it's of its beigey, peachy tones, this is a really nice neutral shade for a cool neutral look. So quite happy with that. I actually do really like these lipsticks. Very, very nice. I will leave links down below in my shop list and down below of all the other products that I've used on my face today. The star of today's video, definitely the Mini Gold eyeshadow palette. So it's daytime here, not going anywhere. It was just for filming purposes only. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. I would truly appreciate it. I am going to be doing a ranking video coming up shortly on all of my Natasha Denona mini palettes. I have 8 of them, so I will rank those in an upcoming video. I hope you've all had a beautiful and a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. See you later, guys. Bye.